This is Blameless Faces Foundation of the U.S. and also in collaboration with our schools in Liberia, West Africa. We want to introduce you to one of the principals that Blameless Faces will be working in conjunction with in regards to education and trying to find the means and better supplies for our students that have so insufficient educational supplies, learning tutorials, computers that are highly needed. But I will let the principal, Tom, who will introduce himself to you, be able to explain that to you more adequately. Good afternoon, Tom.
Good afternoon, Lisa.
Okay, I'd like you to speak to my audience and welcome. I'm glad we had the opportunity to talk about Blameless Faces. I think it's a blessing when we all have the opportunity to be able to help one another, especially our children who are coming behind us from a humanitarian standpoint. It's just simple human rights that we have to be able to do. Now, you have explained to me that you are the principal of this school, and what is the name of this school?
This school is called the Willow Elementary and Junior High School, one of the best junior high school in terms of educating the young ones of Liberia within the Republic of Liberia.
Okay, and you've been here for how long as the principal?
I've served this position about 6 years now.
Okay. Now, what does the school system? What grade level do you start?
Right, we run a school from pre-primary as a kindergarten division, lower elementary level from grade 1 to 3, upper elementary level from grade 4 to 5, what we call the primary level from grade 1 to 6, right? Between the and the junior high, the junior secondary grade level from grade 7 to 9.
Okay. And how many teachers? What is the ratio? How many students to how many teachers?
Yeah, just at a pre-primary division, we have 30 students to a teacher. In each of the class, we have 2 teachers. We have a total of 60 students. Also, at the lower primary level, between grade 1 to 3, we also have 30 students to a teacher, having a total number of 60 students to a class.
Okay. Now, does everybody have the opportunity to get the supplies that you need them to have for school?
It's quite difficult. Everybody will have access to supply, instructional material, because of economic situation. The government does not have adequate funding to supply learning material to institutions to cover spec students.
Okay.
So you will find that material available for instruction and most has to do with textbook, required co-textbook required by the institution given to the teacher. So learning is needed done by the notes given on the blackboard on the teacher's textbook.
Okay, so do you find that some of the students are not being able to take advantage of proper schooling because of those reasons for not having adequate supplies? It slows them down.
That is quite so. It is true.
Okay.
You see the situation of inequality right there. Some are not being able to have the ability, the agility to follow up, writing from the board and what have you. So if they had a own textbook to make reference to at home, in order to be empowered with other students who are able to keep up with the writing from the board.
You see, Tom, some people may say, oh, well, is it that some people may say, oh, the Liberian children are stupid, they're not able to learn, or anything like that?
The Liberian students, they are not stupid, they are not good, they are very smart. They only lack learning opportunities and material that if they have, they become the very best. That is proving Liberians around the world who have gone into institution of learning all will come up right.
You see, so we want to make that clarity all around the world that they too, Liberians, just because you have the lack of something, it doesn't make you to be where you have to be uneducated, or you have to be categorized as unintelligent. You see? So the primary thing we need to focus on is getting the books, the learning materials for all students.
All students.
Now, what about, as I've said, what about, we never ask about the teachers. It's just as important. If you want the students to grow and become better in what they're doing, we want our teachers to do the same thing. And they too have to have the support and the necessary supplies and direction or guidance that they need. Would you agree with that?
I do agree with that. That's a psychological issue, quite frequently in situation. As a matter of fact, when we talk about peace, it's not just the absence of war and what have you. It has to do with the total well-being of the human essence, be it the economic situation, academic situation, health-wise, and whatever. That has to do with equal opportunity. Now, this is a situation. How can we expect a teacher to produce his best in the classroom when he's unrelated? When he's not happy, he doesn't have a peace, he's not in his right frame of mind because he comes to class, he has to be bothered with how his home is caretaken of, how he makes a leave from day to day. These are challenges. So we feel that in your ability to help school across the world, taking Liberia into consideration. We shouldn't just be talking about school material for kids and other things. We should be talking about incentive for teachers. And
Exactly.
other institutions will hardly appreciate. We have up to about 36 teachers at the institution. If each of them can have an additional about 50 United States out of that month, they're going to be a huge a positive impact to the learning atmosphere at this particular institution.
Exactly. And this is what our organization, Blameless Faces, wants to make sure that students grow, they move forward. We want teachers to be aligned. There has to be an alignment with both teachers and both students. So right now, what I want us to do, if you can go ahead and show me around with some of the students and some of the classes, and I can go ahead so people can have the opportunity to see for themselves. It's not no longer hearsay, it's what I've seen. So is that
Yeah, that's it. We're going to do that right away.
okay, let's go ahead and do that. Okay,